Well, it's been a while since I posted a Let's Go Thrifting video, so I figured it was about time to head over to the Value Village and see if I could find some cool stuff. Now, I've got two little helpers with me, and usually they find all the best stuff, so let's hope that they are lucky. Now, in the display, there was the Jungle Book for Super Nintendo. That was $4.99, and a bunch of Wii games, including some Wii U games. Now, there's some value there, but I already have those titles, and they were a little bit overpriced. So head over to the bags. Started off pretty slow, didn't really see anything, just some kind of fidgety stuff, looking for Fisher-Price Play Food, but there were a bunch, and I mean a bunch of 1980s sealed wax pack baseball cards, and it took everything in my power not to buy every single one up. As it is, I grabbed one bag of each of the 3 different card sets in order to do some opening videos. There were some other McDonald's toys, but nothing too crazy. There was some Ninja Turtles as well. But they were re-releases and the 2004 ones, which were pretty beat up. I kept going back to the cards. They also had some Marilyn Monroe cards as well, but they weren't sealed. Now, if they were sealed, I would have bought them. There was a bunch of different Ninja Turtles. I hate how they put them all in their own single bag now. They used to always be in a bag together. I had a little bit more of a look through the sealed thrift bags. Nothing really jumped out at me. Spotted this Groot. I think it's a cup holder, maybe. And then this is an Archangel Toy Biz X-Men figure, but he's missing his wings. He had his wings. I would have grabbed that for sure because that is such a cool figure. Nothing really in the racks. Some overpriced stuffed animals like Woodstock there and Minnie Mouse. They all have tags on them. Normally you can fill a bag. A giant Superman. I believe that's the Brandon Routh Superman, but it might be Henry Cavill. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. In the doll section, there were some sealed Barbie dolls, but nothing vintage. There was a translucent Simon game. It didn't work, and it was missing the battery cover, but that's still super cool to see. I think that's worth about $30 if you see it in the wild. There was a ton of puzzles and board games. Nothing that I haven't done a video on or that I really wanted to grab, except for this. It's electronic Jenga from 2008. Kind of a cool little game. I might use it for a video on the CBJ Collectibles 2.0 channel. So that was neat. It was only like $2.99. There was a Voltron figure just randomly on a bin getting sorted, but it's one of the newer ones. I didn't grab that. Then I looked in the bags where they have the arts and crafts, and I spotted this, a Cineplex Odeon Santa Claus ornament. There was 6 of them in a bag for $2.50, which is a steal of a deal. Then in the Houseware section, a Applause Goofy mug. These figural mugs are so cool, and I'm a sucker for picking them up, especially the Looney Tunes one and the Disney one. So that was a cool find. Definitely grab that. And then I spotted this in the Christmas section. A whole bunch of Rudolph and Frosty stuffed animals. Now, they were a little bit overpriced, but I did have a coupon. So I got Boss Elf, the other Elf, Hermie, Comet, and Karen from Frosty for $13 a piece, minus 20% off. So I got them for about $10 a piece. I grabbed the whole bunch because I wasn't going to let those pass me by. Rudolph is a big favorite here. So even if they don't sell, they're still going to look cool out at Christmas time. There's a look at them. Had to put them in the front row of the cart. It's a better look. Probably my favorite find of the day right there. Head over to the collectibles section. And there was the Fisher-Price desk. It was missing some pieces and a Peanuts mug. Nothing I really wanted to grab, so I passed on that stuff. One last check was the VHS section, and I lucked out. They had 4 great horror movies. You've got Scream here. Looks like it's in pretty good shape as well, so that was a no-brainer for $1. I think $1.99. Yeah, no-brainer for sure. The next horror that I grabbed, The Shining. What a classic. And if you're paying attention, you saw the other 2 that I grabbed right there. Number 2. Number 3 was Candyman. What a grab that is. R.I.P. Tony Todd. And finally, Pet Sematary. That was all the horrors that they had. I grabbed all 4 of them. Here's a better look at everything I grabbed at this thrift trip. Let me know what you would have grabbed and what you would have passed on. Did I miss anything that you would have scooped up? There's the 4 VHS tapes, the mug, the trading cards, the ornaments, and of course, all these awesome Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer stuffed animals and Karen from Frosty. So all in all, it was a pretty good thrift trip. I'd have to say that bringing my helpers with me was definitely a good idea. Let me know your favorite find in the comments. And if you made it all the way to the end of the video, Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.